welcome to your daily love reading for Friday, Fabulous Friday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 4 decks of cards for this reading today. We're going to connect with the energy around you, your person, your journey. I'm going to bring in the beautiful Goddess guidance cards to see what goddesses, what ascended masters are around you and why. We're going to bring in the Intimate Soul Love Oracle, the feminine and the masculine edition. And we're going to bring in the Universal Celtic Tarot. So let's see what's going on and why. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. So how are you feeling today? Straight out, okay? How are they feeling today? How are they feeling today? And this can be in general or about you or anything else that's going on. So I do feel there are certain things that they are still keeping in, that they are not yet saying, but they will in time. So what's the angel guidance for you, straight out? I love that you've got compassion again. This has been coming up for a few days. What's the guidance for them today? What's the angel guidance for them? Flying out. Independence. Very clear. Whatever these are, independence. So again, they need their independence back. They need to claim their identity back. They need to be free. If they're stuck in things they need to free themselves from, to be more independent. They need to be independent of whatever they're doing so they can step forward to be with you. So it's not about them being independent so that they can be single. It's about them becoming single so they can pursue you, or stepping away from whatever is holding them back so they can be more independent to move forward towards you. So what's the energy around the journey? Thank you, angels. And what's the guidance with the tarot? So what's the energy around you today? What's going on with you? What's the energy around them today, straight out? And what's the energy around the journey today? What's the energy, please, angels, around the journey? What do we need to know about the journey? So could be some thinking going on today, processing, to find strength. So strength coming in for the journey, very powerful. So first of all, let's do your guidance. So we've got compassion. And this is Kuan Yin coming through, saying to you, release judgment. Judgment about you, about others, about anyone, and focus on love and light, because there's love and light within everyone. So don't judge their journey and think they should be doing this or they should be doing that, or if it was me, I'd do it this way or that way, because that can cause fear, delay, struggle, stress, anxiety, frustration, impatience. Instead, just look at the situation with love and affirm everything is working out beautifully for me. I understand. I see things in a higher way. I respond with love. I look at this situation with the eyes of love. I have compassion for everything that's happening right now, including my own thoughts and feelings. So if you start feeling any way that makes you feel impatient or stressed out or anxious, go within and say to yourself, why do I feel this way? Why am I feeling triggered by this? Why am I feeling impatient right now? What aren't I giving to myself that's causing me a block or a problem or a fear? And then you can, if you feel it's something connected with another person, whether it's your twin, a member of your family, a karmic partner, you can say, I'm willing to release that part of me that gets triggered or emotional or stressed out or impatient or anxious when I think about you. And then breathe yourself into the now. So compassion is the key. So Kuan Yin will help you today to find compassion in the situation, to find compassion within your own self, and to release judgment. And remember what Jesus says, do not judge. Because when we judge, we get judged by others. Nobody has the right to judge anyone really in this life. The only person who should judge anyone is God. That's why I've said this before. That's why many of us don't like doing jury service or things like that, because we do recognise on some level that God is the judge. Now we've got the Ten of Pentacles. So what I'm really feeling first of all when I'm connecting with this card is what you put in, you'll get out. Because the Ten of Pentacles is pretty much having the life you desire with all the trimmings. So imagine you've got the house you want. The Ten of Pentacles is the house you want with all the furniture inside and all the blessings, the right people there, everything you want. So it's showing you're working towards success. That's what I'm connecting with, because when I'm looking at this person is working hard on something. And so when you would pick this up, if you love tarot, you would pick this up without seeing what it is and perhaps think this is the Eight of Pentacles, which is putting the work in. But it's really showing you with work and belief because I'm seeing that purple energy there as belief, connecting with the divine, trusting your intuition, connecting with your third eye, your crown chakra, connecting with your source energy inside of you, making things happen with your 5D self and your 3D self, focusing your thoughts, knowing your thoughts become things, trusting, believing, setting intentions, but also putting the work in, whether it's the work into yourself, having compassion for the connection, doing things in your own life. That's what's going to lead to success. So I'm definitely feeling a message coming through here for you that whatever you're working towards or whatever you're working on, and this isn't just with your person, this is in your life, you're going to receive the rewards in time. So it's about believing and having faith. You may even be seeing previews right now through your third eye. You may be connecting with purple or amethyst crystal. I'm also seeing that purple energy as the violet flame coming through. But I'm seeing this as whatever you're working on, putting intention towards and doing, whatever you give out in a way, whether it's through your energy, whether it's through being kind, compassionate, loving, gentle, whether it's through service, help, you're going to receive rewards. So the benefits are going to come in. You're going to manifest and have the life you desire. So this is a very powerful card for you. So again, have compassion right now for everything you're going through, everything your person is going through, and be very patient with the journey because it's leading to success. And you're saying twin flames. So you know this is a twin flame love. And if you're doubting it right now, this is another reason why this card's come out, because it's confirming to you that you are a twin flame, that you are twin flames, that you and your person are twin flames. Because you might feel like, well, I know I'm a twin flame, but I'm not 100% sure if this person is my twin flame. I think they are, but I don't know. Well, there's your confirmation. So take this card how it resonates with you. And have compassion for your journey because you are a twin flame. And twin flame journeys aren't easy, but they are worth it. Because it's showing you everything you're going to put into this journey, you get out. Everything you do put into this journey, you get out. But it's showing you success. And lots of success and movement coming in between now and October. With the 10, you may even be seeing 1010 on the clock, which is a symbol of power. So 1010 could be a sign for you that you're seeing very constantly. And it's a sign the journey, it's not easy, but it's worth it. And it's not meant to be easy. You know, a lot of people get confused because they think love is love. And love is love. But the twin flame journey is about soul love. It's about soul growth. So you come here to grow each other's soul, to evolve, to transform. That's why you choose to come into a body. Because you've had lifetimes before where you've learned specific things. So you think, well, I've learned all of that. I've been in a relationship. I've learned all that. Now I want to learn how to handle impatience, or I want to learn how to handle this or whatever it is, or I want to learn compassion in all its forms and all its ways. I want to learn this and that. See, that's why you come to Earth and you teach each other that. So it may seem unfair that you can't be with the person you love right now, but you're learning so much through the separation or through the distance or through the longing and the desire, because you connect in so many other ways. Would you like me to seduce you? So you may be having naughty thoughts about how can I get them on my own? What would I do to them if they were here right now? Would you like me to do these things to you? So you may actually be trying to manifest an interaction or manifest them coming to you because you're thinking, would you like me to seduce you? And what they give me there as well is that song by George Michael, where it says there at the beginning, would you like me to seduce you? Is that something you're trying to tell me? I can't think what the song is. That song may be important. Oh, is it? No, it's not Faith. What's the song? Yeah. I can't think. I'm sure there's a big George Michael fan out there watching, shouting it at the screen. And I'm sure Donna is watching as well, always connects with the songs. So let me know what that song is, because that's coming into my mind. A George Michael song where at the beginning it says, would you like me to seduce you? Is that what you're trying to tell me? So this can also be a huge sign that they are trying to tell you through their energy. Maybe if you are communicating, you could be flirting, or you could just feel it deep within that they want you to seduce them. They want you to make that move. Now, obviously, it's up to them to make a move. But again, they could be trying to manifest this. So you may be feeling a lot of heat in the body. Now, the energy coming through for them, the guidance for them is independence. So I definitely feel they are finding their independence right now. It says your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Now, I love that because we got the strength card coming through for the journey today. And I'll go into that in a moment. So clearly they are finding the strength right now to become independent and free from whatever they're in. So if they're in a karmic relationship, a karmic cycle, if they're with someone, married, living with someone in a relationship, they want to be free from that, to be free to pursue you. So it's not that they want to be single. They may need a time where they do have that time alone to regain their own identity or to understand themselves again after a long period in a relationship, but ultimately it's to pursue you. Or they may need to be independent of a situation. So it could be they want to move forward from a job, or they want to become self-employed, or they want to move out of their parents' home, or they want to get their own place if they're living with roommates, or they want to be free of an addiction, or whatever it is. They want to claim their independence. So I feel this is a huge message about this is what they're working out. So before I go to the other cards, let's see what the tarot is for them. Okay, so we've got the Seven of Cups and we've got the Hanged Man. So what I'm feeling first of all is in the delay. And the delay is what's creating the way. Remember, the silence helps, the separation is preparation. So I definitely feel there could be a pause right now between the two of you, or a delay. And it may be frustrating to you, but again, there is a reason. So they're definitely gaining clarity, understanding. That's what happens in the Hanged Man energy. It's very much about processing and working things out, gaining enlightenment so they can face their dragon. Now, obviously, we know on this journey, dragons assist the journey. So that fire dragon is actually going to blast everything out of the way. But this is really them facing their fears. Because what your person is working out in the silence, or when they're in their own mind, is, have I got the strength I need to actually face my biggest fear? To face the dragon in my life. Now, that dragon could be their own self, their ego. It could be a karmic partner. It could be the boss. It could be their addiction. Whatever it is that they need to be independent or free from, they are planning how to face it. So they are planning to face their dragons, their fears. This is powerful. And they know they have a choice. They know it's their choice to do this. So it's really about them choosing to choose themselves and to choose to face this head on instead of denying it, burying their head in the sand, procrastinating, acting like nothing's happening. They know they've got to stand the ground, and this is what they're doing moving towards July. So that, yeah, look at this. First of all, when I'm distant, I'm thinking. So if they're distant right now, whether it's distant in miles or distant in emotion, or they're just not around you, they give me fear, it's because they're dealing with this fear. I know I need to work out how to face my fears. The dragon in my life, I need to face this battle. So they're preparing for a battle. They're preparing to stand their ground and do what they've come here to do, which is very powerful. So if you're bugging them, then obviously they will need this space. So when I say bugging them, like messaging them constantly at them, you've got to give them this time right now because they are planning on making this big change. And this is powerful. And this dragon is really working for them. So when they're distant, or if they're distant, they are thinking. Yes, they're thinking about you, but they're also thinking about how they can find their independence. This is the most powerful one. Because they know that will lead to peace. So in the peace right now, the silence, something is happening. So it's like they are communicating to you through telepathy. There is no need to worry. That everything is working out beautifully. And that's what you can affirm. Everything is working out beautifully for me. This journey is magical. Everything is great. Because you're twin flames and you're destined to be. And I definitely feel this could also be they are facing fears around if they've got children or if they are married with children. This could be the dragon they have to face. And when I say dragon, I don't mean like a nasty, evil person. Like that person is like a dragon. I mean that this is a big battle to them. So the dragon is kind of a symbol of whatever the big challenge is. But again, this dragon could also be facing you because it's scary to face you. Because they may think that they're going to receive your wrath because of what they've done. Now, obviously, you don't feel wrathful. You've been working on forgiveness and healing, all of that. But their mind, they feel like if they were you, from their perception, you'd make it hard for them to come back because of what they've done. So these are all things they're processing in the silence. We've got inner wisdom. So they know what they need to do because they are wise. We've got the owl there. They are an old soul. So they're being guided. says you know what to do. So they know what to do. You don't have to tell them, force them, direct them. They know what they need to do. And they're preparing for this battle. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. And they're preparing. And it's really powerful because this morning I came downstairs and looked out of the kitchen window and there was a squirrel in the garden. And it looked like it was digging up the grass because it was surrounding itself with the grass. And I thought, what's it doing? And it was like it was digging up the grass. It wasn't. It was, I don't know what it was doing. And then it hopped off as they do. But it looked like it was uncovering things. So I feel like your person's definitely been going within to uncover their truth. And that's what they now know. They know their truth and they know what they need to do. What they need to do is find their independence. And that's what they're doing to face this battle. So they're going to take appropriate action without delay. So this is what they're doing now as we move towards July. So yes, there may still be a delay because we've got the Hanged Man, but they are processing. They're gathering information, they're understanding things. So you may see squirrels today, you may see dragons today. You may even be a dragon. I'm a dragon in the zodiac. So, this could also be, they could be facing an actual zodiac dragon. Okay, but I feel it's more things they've known they've need to face since 2024. Obviously, the year of the dragon, we're in the year of the snake now. So it feels like they are facing up to things that they've been really realising since 2024, what they need to change now in 2025. Why? Because there's a bright future. So if they actually do what they need to do, they're going to be rewarded with a beautiful, bright future. Happiness. Says stop worrying, everything is going to be fine. And this is really what they're telling themselves when they are thinking about this big dragon they've got to face. Okay, I can do this. Everything is going to be fine. Stop worrying about it. And that's another message for you to relax and let go. And we've got undying love. Why? Because it's undying love. So really what they've come to the conclusion of is, in the silence, in the separation, in this delay, that this love between you is not going away. It's not going to die off. It's not going to fizzle out. It's forever. So because of that, they know they can't ignore it. They can't deny it. There's no point. So they've got to face it. And why put it off when they can have a bright future with you and in their own life, free from whatever is holding them back? So the love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. And they know that, and you know that. So regardless of the situation, it doesn't matter if there's a karmic partner, an addiction, fear, they've been through something big, whatever it is, speed, motorbike. Motorbike means speed, things moving forward. No matter what's going on or what's gone on, the love is undying. And they are saying, you are so sexy, you drive me crazy. So it drives them crazy that they can't act on these desires. And maybe they need to be free first to do that. They need their independence to do that. Maybe they need to find their independence to feel more sexy, to feel more desirable for you, to be able to act truthfully and fully on this desire. A lot of them need to be free from their karmic situation to fully invest in this desire. So it's driving them crazy they can't be with you. And that love is undying, that feeling, that longing, it never goes away. And they're saying, I'm so lucky to call you mine. They feel so grateful for you and so lucky that you even look in their direction. And they know they can't keep making you feel that you don't matter to them, like they don't care, because they do. They're so lucky. They feel so lucky to have you in their life. So they're willing to fight for this love. They're willing to fight for you, to fight for themselves, to fight for happiness, to fight for a future with you. That's what they're gathering strength to do. So for the journey, that's why we've got the strength. Because they want that apple. So I'm seeing that she's holding an apple there. That's what I'm seeing it as. It's probably not an apple, but I'm seeing it that way. Because it's the desire, the temptation. So the brown bear is bringing strength in. So the spirit animal around the connection today is the brown bear. And I also feel the dragon, because they may see this dragon as something they've got to face, but the dragon is also creating huge change. So the guidance for the journey is boundaries. So they need to set their boundaries with themselves and in their own life so that they can move forward and find independence. You may need to set your boundaries so you give them time to do this without letting them come to you as an option, or letting them come to you while they're still with a karmic partner or whatever it is. You know what your boundaries are. So when you love yourself enough, when you're working on self-love and you knowing your own worth and value and your own majesty and your own sovereignty, you stand strong and you are able to say no to others, whether it's them or people in your life, people at work. So you're learning to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. And they are learning to do this. So I really feel this is more about them than you. You may have to set boundaries down so that you can give them your time and energy when they can reciprocate it. Instead of you just dropping everything to be there for them for, when they can be there for you, it has to be equally balanced. And I feel that's what you're learning more and more, especially for those of you who are dealing with a person who's in a karmic relationship. You're thinking, I know my own worth. I don't want to give you my body. I don't want to give you my time and energy until you can give me you fully and not worry about leaving again or going there or what they are doing or anything like that. You want them to be all in with you. So you have to set your own boundaries. I know how hard it is when you want them and you desire them, but it will help. And they've got to set their boundaries down so they can finally say, no, I'm not going to keep doing what I'm doing here. I'm not going to keep giving my energy, my attention, my money, my life to something or someone that I'm not meant to be with, where I'm not appreciated, where it doesn't make me happy or satisfy me. So this is really about taking power back. And we've got endings and beginnings. Wow. So this is like the death card in the tarot. There needs to be an ending for a new beginning. And this is them finding their independence, freeing themselves up from what they need to end. That's why they are preparing to face this dragon in their life. So the old must be released so then you can enter. And you know that too. So you may be going through your own endings in your own way. Some of you could be in karmic situations yourself you need to release, or you may be starting again at work, maybe you're looking for a new job, or maybe you're moving house, or you're thinking of relocating, or you're redecorating, or you just feel like you're being reborn. You're going through an ending with one thing to let go of the past, to start again in a brand new way. And you may have to find strength within you to do that. So if you feel like you need the strength, call on Archangel Michael. But I've got spirit animals around you today, the brown bear, the squirrel, and the dragon. So let's bring in some letters. So that's the end of the reading. Let's bring in some letters that may mean something for you on your journey. So straight out, falling out, we've got W and we've got D. And I feel like the message there is very clear. For them to come through together, don't worry. Don't worry about what was. Don't worry about what will be. Just be in the flow of the journey. So we may have D and W that give me the name dawn as well. But I also feel dawn is about the dawn of a new day. Got W for wedding. So this could be connected with leaving behind a marriage. A possible wedding that won't go on. If anyone's thinking of getting married, I'm getting like connections with arranged marriages. These weddings won't happen. They'll come to an end. But this could also be about a wedding in the future for you and your person. We've got B and we've got B, so that can also be like a bed and breakfast, a hotel, spending time together at somewhere like that. It can also be like the morning, bed and breakfast, it's a sign of the morning. And we've got A and D, so what I'm connecting there as well is like and it's like a new beginning. So they give me the name Andy, and that could mean something to someone, Andrew, Andy. But I'm also feeling that's kind of like, it's like the next step. And so what's next? And we've got LO, so I'm connecting with love, or lows. When we go through the lows, recognize you will find the highs. Okay, so there's beautiful things going on in this, these messages here. So I'm just going to put the rest up. I am feeling this is coming in soon, because they give me the word soon. Okay, so we've got soon. You might be thinking, well, when is this happening? It's happening soon. Okay, things are taking place. They may be dealing with an X. Okay, so we've got the X there. So again, you may pick up letters connected with the karmic partner here as well, or we've got cat there as well. Look at that. So again, a cat could be significant as in an actual cat, like as a spirit animal, bringing independence in, because cats are also about independence, and your person is trying to find their independence. So cats, and I think they've got bast on the cat. Let me just have a check. Yeah, we've got bast there for the independence. So cat, that could be a name. I know that one of our soul sisters on the channel is called Cat. So that may be a name as well. But I am connected with like an actual cat. And we've got C there anyway, I think, somewhere. You can see a C. Oh, there it is. I'm trying to do it on the camera. So we've got cat. So this is definitely a spirit animal of the cat. It could be a lion, a tiger. But I am feeling like a cat as well. coming through. So you take the letters how they resonate with your journey. That's what I'm picking up on. But I definitely feel big things are changing and happening to bring you together. So focus on love. Why? Because you are the king or queen of your own life and you deserve the world. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.